one word, one mission, to use STEM as a force for good. Welcome to Impact 17, the 2030 mission. I'm Emir, the captain of the FRC Team 3383 Robinson. Today, we embark on an incredible journey, one that unites 17 different FRC teams from around the world, with a shared vision for a sustainable future. In this documentary, each team has chosen one of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals and explored how STEM can provide solutions to global changes. They've not only identified key issues, but have also worked within their communities to create real, measurable impacts. Through outreach, innovation, and collaboration, these teams have proven that FIRST is more than just robotics. It's a movement that empowers young people to change the world. From combating climate change to promoting quality education, from reducing inequalities to ensuring clean water access. Their efforts demonstrate how STEM and FIRST principles can drive sustainable change for a better future. Now, let's begin this journey together. I pass the spotlight to our first team, Articles.
Robots, but more than robots. We are Armed Hosts, a team based in Shanghai, but years to influence the world with our passion, not just in robotics, but also in helping others. Poverty remains one of the biggest global challenges. Despite progress, millions of people still lack access to basic necessities like food, clean water, healthcare, and education. The United Nations' first Sustainable Development Goal is to end poverty in all its forms everywhere, which includes challenges such as lack of education. Though we live in a thriving modern megacity, we are deeply aware that many communities lack the resources and opportunities that we have. To respond to this goal, not poverty, Armed Hosts aim to contribute by supporting programs where our students volunteer to bridge this gap by providing our own knowledge to regions where the educational system is less developed. In August 2024, Armed Hosts sponsored a group of our team members to visit Longquan Town in Guizhou Province, an area where access to STEM resources is limited. Over the course of 12 days, we taught classes in physics, chemistry, computer science, and biology. Through our detailed demonstration, we introduced the students to the transformative power of STEM. Our goal was to channel our love for STEM to them by showing them the endless possibilities that STEM can unlock, thus inspiring them to dream big and work hard to achieve these dreams. Armed Hosts is committed to addressing the societal challenge of unequal distribution of educational resources by making STEM more accessible to everyone. We believe education is key to combat poverty, and by sharing our knowledge, we aim to inspire fellow students from around the world and create lasting impact through sustainable STEM initiatives.
Hi everyone, we are Team Number Civil Test and Robotics from Taipei, Taiwan. In this documentary organized by Team 103, we will tell you about Zero Hunger, the CKS teaching.
Choosing zero hunger as a primary focus reflects a commitment to addressing the root causes of global hunger and ensuring that everyone, especially vulnerable populations, has year-round access to sufficient nutrition and safe food.
First, improving food system by reducing food waste across supply chains and ensuring equitable distribution is essential.
And supporting smallholders, farmers, and introducing modern agriculture technologies, we can boost food productions and reduce dependency on external aid.
At the same time, government organizations must work together to build global food reserves and strengthen supply chain, ensuring food reach flows is crisis zone.
Addressing starvation is not only a humanitarian necessity, but a moral obligation.
By making real hunger a priority, we can prevent unnecessary death and create a world where no one suffers or dies due to lack of food.
Furthermore, modern agricultural technologies like drought-resistant crops and digging tools can enhance productivity and help farmers adapt to changing environmental conditions.
This solution can be developed through international cooperation, stronger policies, and investment in infrastructure, education, and technology.
Governments, organizations, and communities must work together to address the root causes of hunger and create lasting change.
Hello everyone, we're Hobona 7565, and on this documentary organized by the 1083 trend, we're gonna talk about the 30 SDGs, good health and well-being. This goal seeks to ensure health, lives, and promote well-being for all adults. Today our focus is SDG 3, good health and well-being. This goal seeks to ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all adults. There are still many challenges to achieve this goal. Some of the main problems include a lot of deaths from disease like heart problems, diabetes, and cancer. We need to pay more attention to mental health, which lacks resources and face prejudice.
To overcome these challenges, we need concrete and effective solutions, such as promoting preventive healthcare by encouraging healthy habits, such as good nutrition and regular exercise, investing in healthcare infrastructure to ensure quality care for everyone, integrating mental health into the general healthcare system with more resources for diagnosis and treatment, educational campaigns to raise awareness about disease prevention and the importance of medical checkups.
Education is about more than textbooks and tests. It's about opportunity, innovation, and building the future. As an FRC team, we know that access to quality education, especially STEM, can change lives. But the reality is, millions of students around the world do not have this opportunity. That's why, as the POSSpots, we're going to be discussing Sustainable Development Goal number 4, quality education, in this documentary organized by Team 10383.
Now, over 251 million students and youth worldwide are out of school. Many who do attend don't have access to quality learning. Schools lack resources, trained teachers, and up-to-date technology. This really affects STEM, leaving students without the proper skills that they need to pursue future careers in science, engineering, and robotics. Without access to STEM, the next generation of innovators, problem solvers, and FRC engineers may never get their start.
So, what's being done to fix this? Governments, nonprofits, and educators are working hard to fund schools and provide resources to underserved communities around the world. Train teachers to bring into more STEM education into classrooms. Expand online learning and robotics programs to reach more students. Encourage more diversity in STEM, especially among women and underrepresented groups. But we don't have to wait for big organizations to take action. As an FRC team, we can make a difference by hosting robotics workshops for younger students in our community, donating old robotics equipment to schools that don't have access to STEM tools, mentoring teams to help them get more involved in first, and advocating for STEM education by sharing our experiences and inspiring others to explore more science and engineering.
Education is the key to solve the world's biggest challenges. When we invest in learning, we invest in the future, our future. By supporting SDG 4 at quality education, we're not just building robots, we're building a smarter, better, and more innovative world. Let's work together to make the education accessible to everyone, one student at a time.
Kids and robots are the first thing that comes to mind when people walk by us. Although we are much more than a group of kids experimenting with tools. We are 5985 Project Persepolis, an Australian team focused on improving STEM equity.
Gender inequality is a global problem. According to a United Nations Development Program, almost 90% of people globally are involved in some form of bias against women. We strongly believe that this is unacceptable and needs to be changed now.
Over half of the team are female, and we use this visibility to get more young women involved in STEM, using our programs like Rocketing Girls into Robotics. This is a free class, run by girls, for girls.
In just 3 years, 152 girls from Indigenous, refugee, and low-income backgrounds have been introduced to STEM and shown they can have a future in it. This is in addition to the thousands of young women that move through our regular robotics programs.
In the Project Persepolis workshop, we are all aware of gender bias and actively combat it. 57% of team leadership roles are held by girls. However, gender bias continues outside our workshop. Many young women are told that STEM careers are not something they can do, and are regularly under challenged, discouraged, or excluded, an experience shared by many members of our team. Kat recalls, at my school, I'm the only girl in my whole year that does engineering.
The first step to ending gender inequality is visibility. You can't be what you can't see. We combat this daily. Every single one of our outreach programs and robotics classes have at least one female teacher. In our team, there are no jobs that are targeted for one specific gender, and respect is evident in everything we do. Change starts with respect from me and from you.
Hello everyone, we are Team 9573 Marauder Tech. In this documentary, organized by Team 10383, we will tell you about the 6th SDG, clean water and sanitation. Throughout the world, 2.2 billion people lack safe drinking water, and 3.5 billion people still lack safely managed sanitation. Finally, Sustainable Development Goal number 6 also helps preserve ecosystems from pollution and degradation, maintains biodiversity for species, and addresses climate change by ensuring resilience to extreme weather and making sure scarce resources are used sustainably. We also need to implement stricter regulations to prevent waste from contaminating water sources and monitor water quality to detect and address pollution early. All these can be done while leveraging technology like the Internet of Things and artificial intelligence to monitor and optimize water quality and distribution, and empowering local communities.
Hey guys, we are Mega Harpy 1985, direct from Brazil. Our journey began in 2023 in the charge-up season. Since the beginning, we have been driving by a clear purpose: to promote the use of clean and renewable energy. That's why we have come to introduce SDG number 7, affordable and clean energy. When we entered the first universe, we saw two major challenges related to renewable energies. Lack of affordability. Renewable energy, although sustainable, is still very expensive compared to non-renewable energy. And lack of knowledge. Many communities have little or no access to education about renewable energies, limiting the impact of sustainable solutions. With this in mind, we developed a solution focused on these two problems. We have created two educational and accessible kits that introduce robotic and renewable energy concepts in a practical and fun way. The combination of these two kits is what we call Mega Revolution. Our Mega Star Kit is designed to democratize access to robotics and renewable energy knowledge. With 4 assembly functions, including a wind tower, it runs completely on solar energy. This affordable kit has already crossed borders, reaching countries such as Mozambique, the USA, Canada, Mexico, Japan, Brazil, and China. With the same purpose in mind, we created the Mega Aqua Kit. It presents chemical concepts for generating energy using salt water and solar energy. With 2 functions, a solar-powered boat and the activation of LED with salt water. Mega Aqua is a recent innovation, but we are already seeing its impact in inspiring young people and stimulating learning about sustainability. We create for the future.
Hi everyone, we're Team Cybercoast 3211 from Panama. In this documentary organized by Team 10383, we will give you information about a sustainable development goal deeply rooted to education and STEM. We refer to SDG number 8, decent work and economic growth.
Sustainable Development Goal Number 8 aims to promote inclusive and sustainable economic growth, encourage economic diversification using advancements in technology, and most importantly, promote youth employment and education. It's crucial to address this goal because by reducing economic inequalities, we can lead future generations to greater social stability.
As a team, Cybercoast approaches STEM education as a tool to create, inspire, and ensure an educated STEM community, which supports decent work for all. We believe STEM will have a significant impact in the future of economic development and as a relatively new field with exponentially growth, creating more jobs as opportunities for everyone.
As a solution, we share our knowledge through activities such as workshops, collaborations with other teams to make the STEM community grow, as well as actively recruiting members with different skill sets to ensure we have a strong and diverse workforce for the future.
Thank you.
Hello, we are Team 949 team, also producing objects. Today, we would like to explain about SDG number 9. That is build high quality, reliable, sustainable, and disaster resilient infrastructure. And promote scientific research in various industries and develop technical skills. That is main target. Next is method of realization. First, to make the infrastructure sustainable, built in many technical that are good for the environment. Second, support technological development, research and innovation in developing countries. Last, make the internet available to everyone at a low price. At Session of Dix, we try to develop technical skills by creating robots. We hope our activities will contribute to the future of the industry. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a good season too. Happy escape!
In a world where gender inequality is a barrier, we strive to fight for meaningful change. We are
Pincock 6606,
the first all-female FRC team in Mexico, and our focus is on reducing inequalities. We seek to encourage the involvement of women in STEM.
That's why in this documentary organized by Team 10383, we want to tell you about SDG 10.
We visit institutions such as Casa de las Mercedes, where we work with girls in vulnerable situations, and Preceptorías, where we conduct a robotics workshop for teenagers who had experienced exercise or have been in risk of violence.
Also, we help demonstrate that their disability is not an impediment. We go to an institution called Camp 43, where we work with children with different disabilities.
We use the Lego Spike Kit so they can assemble a robot and develop new skills, as well as their love for robotics.
Through this, our goal is to introduce STEM to the people who have been victims of inequality. We want them to be included, as well as inspire their desire to be part of the industry.
Letting them know that they have no limits and that they are capable of achieving everything that they desire.
Hi guys, we came here to show you the SDG 11. Let's go learn more about it.
The infrastructure in some cities are inadequate, considering the absence of ramps and elevators. Transportation is not adapted for some types of all disability, and public space do not meet the needs of all sciences. Thus, streets are partly and increases the feeling of fear. In addition, the lack of policy increases crime rate in general. With the absence of an action plan to improve the city in relation to emergency spikes, the response of some population is slow and ineffective.
and in the rainy season, landslides are a frequent problem. The city suffers from its dependence on fossil fuels with population greenhouse effect, in a deep way to waste management reduce in population and waste to the soil.
As you can see, most cities today do not follow the principles of SDG 11 and are not accessible, safe, resilient, and sustainable. But now, let's imagine a city where the goals of the SDG are applied.
Imagine a city where every detail has been designed with the quality of life its inhabitants in mind, where the streets are white and well, where every neighborhood is properly policed and people are no longer afraid to go on the streets, where you don't see garbage lying around and pollution is no longer something to worry about, where people feel included, protected, safe in their status, and willing to take care of the environment at all times.
Hello, I'm Hannah from Team 10609 and I'm here to talk about the 12th Sustainable Development Goal, which is responsible consumption and production. While it is a problem worldwide, even actions done by individuals can make a significant change. There are various reasons why many people fail to make a change. Many people thrive on routines and it takes a deliberate mental effort and consideration to break habitual behaviors. Even after one starts a change in their lifestyle, it is hard to follow through on sustainable choices. Another factor is that the consequences are hard to see both in the short and long term. It is not an easy task to see what we consume in general. Another problem with consumption is that it is an abstract idea that can be distant and seem less personal. While doing policy changes for the better, we misinterpret the outcomes since they are based on unreliable individual values and intentions. Solutions come in all different shapes and sizes. Spreading awareness can start a massive movement in societies. Influential people have the power to make a change in among everyday people, and governments have the power to invest in technologies that optimize resource usage.
Well, we are Team 10390 Good Girl from Taiwan. In this documentary organized by Team 10383, we are going to talk about SDG, Sustainable Development Goal 13, Climate Action.
SDG 13 emphasizes the urgent need to combat climate change and its impacts. It calls for reducing greenhouse gas emissions, promoting renewable energy, and improving energy efficiency. Global collaboration is essential to create a sustainable future.
Climate change will lead to more extreme weather. For example, it may reduce the number of typhoons but intensify their strength. A warmer atmosphere holds more moisture, increasing rainfall and making storms more powerful.
Typhoon formation is also shifting northward, causing stronger storms in higher latitudes. While fewer typhoons make it Taiwan, their increased intensity could result in severe flooding, landslides, and other disasters.
To address these impacts, we must transition to renewable energy and enhance energy efficiency. For example, replacing coal-fired power plants with solar or wind energy forms is a key step.
Using energy-efficient appliances like LED lighting or smart thermostats can also help. Additionally, promoting electric vehicles and investing in public transportation are effective strategies to reduce emissions.
Beneath the waves lies a vast, hidden world that sustains all life on Earth. It's the beating heart of our planet, our oceans. But today, this heart is in danger. We are FRC Team 9574 Rockbots and are proud to be part of the solution.
Every year, 8 million tons of plastic enters the ocean.
That's like dumping a truckload of plastic into the sea every minute.
Coral reefs, which support 25% of all marine life, are dying at alarming rates, and 90% of fish stocks are overexploited or depleted. These ecosystems are running out of time.
Our oceans are not just water. They regulate the climate, provide food, and support the livelihoods of over 3 billion people. Without healthy oceans, life on Earth cannot thrive.
Sustainable Development Goal 14, Life Below Water, calls on us to conserve and sustainably use our oceans, seas, and marine resources. But we need action and innovation.
There is hope. Protecting marine habitats, reducing plastic waste, and supporting sustainable fishing are all steps we can take to restore balance.
And this is where innovation comes in. Programs like the first robotics competition challenge students to create solutions for real-world problems. This year's theme, Reefscape, is about using robotics to explore and protect our oceans.
Imagine underwater robots restoring coral reefs, cleaning up waste, and monitoring ocean health. Young minds are showing how technology can turn the tide.
Through teamwork, creativity, and determination, we can create cleaner, healthier oceans for future generations. Sustainable Development Goal 14 reminds us that life on land depends on life below water. Let's act now to protect our oceans. When passion, innovation, and action come together, the possibilities are endless.
Hi, we are Team 1418. We're located at Meridian High School in Falls Church, Virginia. We're a small student-led team. The goal we have chosen is SDG 15, Life on Land. SDG 15 is the goal to protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems, sustainably manage forests, combat desertification, and halt and reverse deforestation and halt biodiversity loss.
Team 1418, sustainability is at the core of everything we do. We collaborate closely with our school sustainability scholars and environmental club to ensure responsible disposal of materials, whether through donation or proper recycling of electronics. We take pride in reusing robot parts year after year, minimizing our environmental footprint. We've also participated in Keep First Beautiful initiative, where as a mentor team, we collaborated with other FRC and FTC teams to discuss various sustainability efforts and strategies that could be implemented. Other FRC teams can take many steps to contribute to SDG 15, Life on Land. For example, they can focus on sustainable practices like reusing and recycling robot parts, using 3D printer filament made from recycled materials, and donating old equipment to other teams or community programs. Teams can also get involved in eco-friendly initiatives such as tree planting campaigns, creating native plants or pollinator gardens, and hosting e-waste drives to recycle electronics responsibly. At events, teams can minimize waste by setting up composting bins, avoiding single-use plastics, and encourage carbon offset programs to reduce the environmental impact of travel. Additionally, teams can lead sustainability workshops, collaborate with environmental clubs, and mentor younger teams to share the best practices. For raising awareness through social medias and implementing green event practices, FRC teams can inspire others while protecting and restoring life on land.
Hi, we're the Fed's FRC Team 201 from Rochester High School, Michigan, in the United States, and we're here to discuss our progress towards SDG number 16. My name is Timothy.
My name is Han.
My name is Casper.
My name is Claire.
So, what is Goal 16?
Goal 16 of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals is to promote peaceful and inclusive societies for sustainable development, provide access to justice for all, and build effective, accountable, and inclusive institutions at all levels.
Goal 16 sounds great, but how are the Feds actually helping to accomplish this goal?
The Feds are involved in lots of awesome outreach activities to help accomplish this goal, not just locally, but globally. Beginning within our community, we created our STEM Cadets program and have sustained it over the past few years. STEM Cadets aims to bridge the gap between FLL and FRC robotics for girls, as we've noticed that many girls drop out of the first program between elementary and high school robotics.
It encourages girls to stay involved in FIRST and learn alongside their peer mentors as we help them overcome fears of not belonging in robotics.
Another example is our HEAR initiative, or Hearing Empowerment at Robotics, which aims to make robotics more accessible for those with hearing impairments. Not only do our agents learn sign language and advocate for a sign linguist role within the FIRST volunteer portal for all events, but we have also started our first FLL Explore team for hard of hearing students to give direct support and promote inclusivity within the FIRST community.
Those are some really cool examples of local achievements, but how are the feds contributing to goal number 16 on a global level?
I'm glad you asked. We were closely involved with a team in Mexico called STEAMAX, FRC Team 6832. They advocate for vulnerable areas in the community to have better access to STEM resources. We have supported them in funding their team registration for the past 6 years, and we have also established long-lasting relationships with them on an individual level. In addition, we have now helped them start 2 new FRC teams this year in the region, one of which is serving a rural community, and another is in close collaboration with an LGBTQ+ youth center.
That's not all. We also raise funds for and are connected with an all-girls school in India called UA. By selling 3D printed objects, we've been able to help raise money towards their STEM curriculum and support their mission of providing STEM and sports schooling to combat child marriage.
We hope this video helped you learn something about our Sustainable Development Goal and our team's initiatives to achieve sustainability as inclusively as possible.
Bye!
Great change begins with great partnerships. And today, in this documentary, we have brought together STEM pioneers from around the world. As Rubistem, we are honored to represent SDG 17, Partnerships for the Goals. This documentary itself is a testament to the power of collaboration. 10 different countries, 17 teams, 17 different stories, and one shared mission: to use STEM as a force for global change. Each team in this documentary has not only identified a crucial challenge, but has also taken action, creating real, lasting impact within their communities.
From environmental sustainability projects to inclusive education initiatives, from technological innovations to community-driven solutions, these teams have worked tirelessly to bring their visions to life.
But there is no single team, organization, or country can solve these challenges alone. The world needs collaboration, innovation, and a shared commitment to progress.
That's why we as the 17 team have taken on the responsibility of connecting all these efforts under one global movement. Our mission is to build bridges between the ideas, cultures, and solutions, because only by working together can we create meaningful and lasting change. STEM at FIRST have shown us that partnerships don't just amplify impact, they make the impossible possible. And today, in Impact 17, the 2030 mission, we prove that when we unite for a common goal, there are no limits to what we can achieve. Together, we are shaping the future.